Hello everyone and welcome to Ukulele Underground's Whiteboard Requests, and this time we're doing Somewhere Over the Rainbow / What a Wonderful World. Now this is a song that's popularized by one of the most beautifully sounding tenors that I've ever heard in my life from Hawaii. His name is Kamakawiwo'ole, and we get loads and loads and loads of requests for this song, but we figured since the song was super common, we're like, oh well, you can pretty much find this song anywhere, but since this is Whiteboard Requests, we figured it was only fitting and proper to do Somewhere Over the Rainbow / What a Wonderful World for Whiteboard Requests. So you asked for it, here it is. All right, so first off, as usual, we're going to show you the chords for this song. We're in the key of C, so our first chord is going to be a C chord, ring finger A string, 3rd fret. Next up, we have an E minor chord, pointer finger A string, 2nd fret, middle finger E string, 3rd fret, ring finger C string, 4th fret. Next up, we have an A minor chord, middle finger G string, 2nd fret. Next up, we have an F chord, middle finger G string, 2nd fret, pointer finger E string, 1st fret. Next up, we have an E7, pointer finger G string, 1st fret, middle finger C string, 2nd fret, ring finger A string, 2nd fret. Next up, we have a G chord, pointer finger C string, 2nd fret, ring finger E string, 3rd fret, middle finger A string, 2nd fret. And those are the chords that we're going to be using for Somewhere Over the Rainbow / What a Wonderful World. All right, so one of the most famous things about this song is that strumming pattern. It gives it a totally different rhythm from the original. So the strumming pattern is going to be C, down, up, chunk, up, down, up. C, down, up, chunk, up, down, up. Okay, so what I mean by that is you're going to use your thumb and you're going to pluck the C string. Then you're going to do down, up, chunk, up, down, up. So with our C chord, it sounds like this. C, down, up, chunk, up, down, up. C, down, up, chunk, up, down, up. C. All right, so that is your strumming pattern pretty much throughout the entire song. Okay, so we've broken it down into the different parts of the song. First up, we have that intro, that very famous ooh, intro that he does there. And then we have the verse for Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Then we have the Someday I'll Wish Upon a Star. Then we go into Wonderful World, What a Wonderful World, and the chorus for What a Wonderful World. And then those are all the parts. You pretty much go back to the verse and finish off, okay? So let's check out the intro first. So the intro is broken down into 2 different parts. This first part right here that gets repeated twice. So it sounds like this. You're playing each chord with one of these strumming patterns. Okay, so it sounds like C, E minor, A minor, F, C, E minor, A minor. Okay, so once you reach the A minor the second time, you're gonna play an A minor, and then you're going to add your ring finger to the E string 3rd fret. So it sounds like this. And then you move on to that F, you hold it twice. Okay, so this part is right before he sings the oohs. So it's actually quite confusing because for this he plays C, E minor, A minor, F, one time with this strumming pattern, but once it gets down to the second part of the intro, he does it twice. Okay, so this is what that first part sounds like. And then he goes to the ooh. So right there, you're holding the C twice, E minor twice, and F, so on and so forth. Okay, so let me show you what this part sounds like here. from there, you move on to the verse. All right, so this intro right here, this top row gets 1 time, the second row gets 2 times of this strumming pattern. All right, so we move over to the verse, and same thing. This top row gets 2 times because it's pretty much following the verse. So how he plays it here, he's following the verse of that song. So it sounds like. Same thing with the bottom row, twice. So from there, you repeat that verse once again, and then you move on to the Someday I'll Wish Upon a Star part. And Someday I'll Wish Upon a Star, C, G, A minor, and F. Pretty simple. So it goes, someday I'll wish upon a star. Same thing, 2 times with the strumming pattern. Alright, so from this F, you go back and do the verse once again. You play it all the way through to this F chord, and then you go down to What a Wonderful World right there, okay? Now, this is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be played with just one of these strumming patterns. So, let's take it from this F right here, twice. What a wonderful world. Trees of green and Alright, so as you've noticed, I played this 1 time with one of these. And then the bottom is going to get 2 times of these. So this strumming pattern is extremely crucial in how you play this song, okay? So top row gets 1 time with the strumming pattern. Bottom row for this section gets 2 times. Now, I know you notice that there's C, F, and C over here. You're probably wondering, Eldrin, what the heck is that part? So the second time that you do it, on this is the first ending, so A minor to F. The second ending, you're gonna omit the A minor and F, and you're gonna add C, F, C instead. And I think it's just 1 time, so it goes like this. So, what a wonderful world. First ending, repeat, second ending, G, C, F, C, F, C, one more C. Okay, and then you move over to the wonderful chorus. So C 1 time, F 1 time, C 2 times. It kind of just gives you a little bit more time to get to the chorus of What a Wonderful World. So the chorus for What a Wonderful World, it goes like this. G, C, G, C, F, C, F, C. It goes twice. F, C, F, C. Okay, so for this part, G, C, G, C twice, F, C, F, C, F, C once, D minor 2, G minor 2. So let's try that again. Here we go. And from there, you go back to What a Wonderful World verse. So you do this part, and you do C, F, C, back to the verse. Okay? So you do the verse, you do the intro, this intro right here, the bottom one at the top. So from C, F, C, verse, bottom part of the intro, and then you're done. All right? So for the most part, that's all there is to learn in order to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow / What a Wonderful World. All right, so you guys asked for it. There it is. It takes a little bit of time to get used to the C, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, but see if you can work on it. You know, sometimes I'm not the most accurate, so sometimes I'll hit G, but that's okay. All right, so if you miss and you hit another string instead, that's totally fine, because what you're doing is you're actually playing a bass notes, and then you're doing the strum. Okay, so you can play C. If you have a low G ukulele, you can use the low G to use as a bass. But that's all that we're trying to do here, is we're trying to play a bass note and then going with the strumming pattern, all right? So this is super, super, super duper fun and very, very, very popular. It's a good song to, you know, play with your friends or play with your family and sing along to. This is one of the best songs to play on the ukulele, so hope you guys enjoy. This is Aldrin Guerrero for ukuleleontheground.com, signing off. I'll see you folks next time. Aloha. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for checking out Somewhere Over the Rainbow, What a Wonderful World here on ukuleleunderground.com. If you want to learn more through our whiteboard requests, please check out ukuleleunderground.com for more songs like this and also others. We have UU Plus solos, monthly song lessons, and also techniques and tips and tricks that you can learn on the ukulele over at ukuleleunderground.com. And if you want to take your ukulele playing to the next level, sign up for UU Plus. Aloha.